The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. He's too good a player not to take advantage of anything loose. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Good shot for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Excellent running between the wickets. Tremendous hit this. That's a crowd catcher. That's a six. Turned away for a single. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Oh, that will be 5 wide. He got it all wrong. Well, he has to bowl that one again. Bye signalled. Tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a 6? Yes, it has. No ball called. Ah, that's a beautiful shot, and in the gap too. Plenty happening out there. Fielding captain needs to calm his bowlers down before the umpire interferes. The batting team is managing a good run rate, that's for sure. He's very lucky to get away with that one. That's skillful bowling. Tell you what, that previous delivery must be playing in the batsman's head. Gone, bowled the right length and found the edge. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Up in the air. Got him. That's a stunner. Out for a duck. Pace bowler into the attack. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Good stop. Saved a certain boundary. In the air, taken by the fielder, good catch. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Change in angle, bowler coming over the wicket. Got him, that's a stunner, out for a duck. They put a good all-round performance today, bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory. This will go down as one of the best wins after the tournament that has thrown absolutely everything. A warm welcome to one and all. Thank you for joining us. It's a beautiful morning and we are sure it's going to be a very high intensity game.
The match referee and both the captains are in the middle. The captain has opted to bowl first after winning the toss.
These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Good shot for a single. Played into the gap, should be able to run two here. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It is also good for batting. Turned away for a single. The fitness level of the players today is something else. Wonderful to see them run like that. Very good running between the wickets. Tight lines, solid in defense. Feel the bowler should be around that good length area more. Squeeze a single there, good running. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Very good running between the wickets. Ah, that's a good throw. Straight into his hands. And the batting power play comes to an end. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. Good effort by the fielder. Well bowled and equally well played. Feel the bowler should be around that good length area more. Good shot for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Turned away for a single. Nailed it. Absolutely. Perfect throw. The bowler has overstepped, no ball. Get ready for the free hit now. That's gone high. Nice throw straight to the top of the stumps. Very good running between the wickets. That's a quick throw right on top of the stumps. Spinner brought into the attack. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Good shot for a single. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. Turned away for a single. That's an excellent throw. Very good running between the wickets. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Squeeze a single there, good running. He really had to reach for the ball to collect it. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Directed. As a batsman, one should never take on his arm. Pace bowler comes back into the attack. Excellent running between the wickets. This is poor fielding. They can't leak out runs like this. Fans would be disappointed. Captain would definitely feel let down by that effort. Fielders are expected to support the bowler. Need to keep things really tight. That's a good throw. Straight into his hands. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Good shot for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. There's such a wonderful crowd in to watch their favourite players. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Last ball coming up. Well, that's a massive 6. Made a cracking sound of the bat. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Pace bowler into the attack. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Oh, that's a dream start for the fielding team. What a delivery. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. That's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Catch it is the call, and well taken by the fielder. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. That was fantastic piece of bowling. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Picked and deposited out of the park for a 6. That's a clean strike. Looks like he enjoys space on the ball. Looks more confident when there's space on the ball. Oh, that's a good delivery, right on the money. The batsman should watch the ball closely and get in line at the ball. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. There is a little bit on the surface for the bowlers. It's also good for batting. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a 6. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. Magnificent striking from the batsman. Got him. That's a loose shot by the batsman. Fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. In the air, high on the bat, and it's a good wicket for the bowler. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. He looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. The bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. In the air. Good shot for a single. Huge appeal. Loud appeal. The batsman looks in trouble. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The batsman must be kicking himself after that run out. Turned away for a single. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing, good effort by the fielder. This has been an impressive performance. They got just about everything right today. A well-deserved win.